One more day, another AMG. Only weeks after we slid in the driver's seat of the 2025 Mercedes AMG CLE 53 car, interestingly comes the unavoidable uncover of a delicate top variant. Meet the 2025 Mercedes AMG CLE 53 Cabriolet. Yes, it's essentially only a CLE 53 car with the rooftop cleaved off, so the majority of the equipment under the skin is indistinguishable. That implies the 443 horsepower, 413 lb-ft, 443 lb-ft for 10 seconds and over boost, turbocharged and electrically supercharged 3.0-liter straight-six in the engine. An incorporated starter generator mounted between the motor and transmission offers a 23 horsepower and 151 lb-ft assistance when needed. The gentle crossbreed powertrain drives every one of the four wheels through AMG's SpeedShift 9-speed transmission and 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive framework. Back tire guiding is standard, the wheels ready to go to a limit of 2.5 degrees the other way to the fronts under 60 miles per hour to further develop readiness, and up to 0.7 degree in similar course as the fronts to further develop strength more than 60 miles per hour. What makes the CLE 53 Cabriolet huge is that it joins the Mercedes AMG SL to turn into the subsequent open-top vehicle in the ongoing Mercedes arrangement to be worked over by the three-pointed star's in-house execution division, and it has some smart detail contacts. Like a discretionary cowhide trim with an infrared reflecting covering that can lessen its surface temperature by as much as 53 degrees in direct daylight, so you don't toast your butt assuming you've left the rooftop down on a hot day. Or on the other hand, the focal touchscreen that, as in the SL Roadster, can be shifted all the more in an upward direction to diminish reflections while you're driving with the rooftop down. Talking about which, the sound-protected delicate top, which is accessible in dark, dim, or red, opens and shut in only 20 seconds and can be raised or brought at speeds up down to 37 mph compared with the Roadster. The CLE 53 Cabriolet is the milder choice, in a real sense. The additional propping in the bodywork expected to make up for the absence of a rooftop, in addition to all the equipment required for the collapsing delicate top and things like the air scarf framework that guides air through the seats to keep your neck and shoulders overall quite warm, mean the CLE 53 Cabriolet is heavier than the Roadster. The presentation numbers recount the story. Mercedes claims a 0 to 60 miles per hour speed increase season of 4.3 seconds for the CLE 53 Cabriolet, 4.1 seconds in the event that you request the discretionary AMG Dynamic in addition to bundle that incorporates send-off control and a float mode. The car, in the meantime, will nail 60 miles per hour in 4.0 seconds flat. Damping and spring paces of the standard AMG ride control suspension have additionally been mellowed contrasted in the car. We needed to have a decent vehicle as far as cruising, says Lucas Matte, designing Venture Pioneer. In the default Solace Drive mode setting, the AMG 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive framework additionally naturally decouples the front pivot under light choke conditions to further develop mileage. Obviously, the CLE 53 Cabriolet accompanies the full weapons store of AMG execution drive modes and AMG's Dynamic Select framework that offers 3 settings that logically relax the soundness control while sending more force to the back tires. Yet, why proposition float mode, which sends all the drive to the back tires, as a feature of a choice bundle in a convertible that is obviously planned to even more a cruiser as opposed to its carkin? We can do it actually, Matte says. Furthermore, we truly do have all in all a fan base for it, he grins. Close to the ordinary CLE Cabriolet, the AMG muscle in the CLE 53 Cabriolet's outside plan is self-evident, however the sheet metal is hung over the hardpoints like an Armani suit on Arnie Schwarzenegger. The front and back bumpers have been coaxed out over 2.3-inch and 3.0-inch expansions toward the front and back track, separately. Standard wheels are 19 inches, with 20-inch things accessible as a choice. The individuals who maintain that their CLE 53 Cabriolet should stand apart somewhat more can arrange the discretionary AMG Execution Studio bundle, which adds flicks on the front and back guards, a serious shine dark spoiler lip on the trunk lid, and a back diffuser board between the tailpipes. 2 AMG night bundles are accessible, the second adding extra components, for example, an obscured radiator grille and serious shine dark badging on the storage compartment. AMG carbon fiber bundles are likewise accessible.